Hello ADE 610, this is Laura Riviere. For my instructional rewrite, I chose how to make a grilled cheese. I really struggled with finding something on the internet. I spent a lot of time searching different topics, and I ended up choosing just a simple topic and very quickly came upon this terrible presentation or text example. So this is through Slide Player, which I'm not really familiar with. The slide is 4 slides long, and at the end I haven't been able to find a way that you can just go back to a previous slide. So every single time that I've had to look at this, I've had to paste it back into my browser and open it up to the first slide, so it's not very user-friendly right off the bat. Looking at the first slide, if I didn't tell you that we were talking about grilled cheese, you would have no idea that that's what we're about to talk about. So again, there's nothing drawing you in, there's nothing kind of keeping you there or telling you what you're going to learn by the end of this. The background is very distracting and says nothing to grilled cheese. Even the picture there, I mean, it's just very white bread, there's some brown, there's some kind of salmon color. It doesn't really go with the theme of grilled cheese either. So if I click on the slide, finally, grilled cheese sandwich, I guess that's what we're going to be learning about. I have to click twice and I get some additional text with a weird transition that's unnecessary and distracting. So goal to make grilled cheese. So right here, slide 1, there could be some work done on proper sentence structure. Moving on to slide 2, there's that elaborate transition to slide 2, which is inappropriate, very distracting. It's a very simple presentation with just a few little images and few words or text. So here I actually have to click on the slide 3 times to bring up what ingredients we're going to need to make grilled cheese. So it's kind of making me work for very little information. If I look at the text here, you can see that there's inconsistent spacing between words. There's also inconsistent use of punctuation. Moving on to the next slide, tools. Some of the same issues here. I also just want to point out I don't really like the bullet point choice. Along with this super busy background, then we have this super busy bullet there. This icon or actual animation down here I find very distracting from the text. It's unnecessary. And also if we look at it closely, it's a fork and knife and plate, which hopefully none of us need a fork to eat a grilled cheese with. That's kind of the fun. You get to pick it up with your hands. The last and final slide, you might have noticed on the previous one, we actually now have a couple punctuations in the headings, which is unnecessary. We now have bullet points and we have numbers, so one or the other, we don't need both of them. The numbers are kind of all uneven. Same issues we had in the other slides, as well as now we have some beginning of what are trying to be sentences. We have some capitalization, some that are not capitalized. So that's it. That is the presentation. So what I decided to do, I did not want to do a presentation for this. I created just a Google document that you could scroll to get the information, and I thought that it was much more concise, to the point, a little bit more information. I tried not to go overboard. I chose 2 different colors font to use. So there's this nice like deep blue for the heading, which I think is kind of attractive. That's also used in the numbers, and then used in number 7 where you actually get to see the prize at the end. So you can very easily scroll through it. There's not dense information on this, but it has nice highlights that you can glance through. And then there's just basic information, full sentences, consistent font throughout, consistent punctuation and spacing that you should be able to read clearly and concisely and know what it is that you're going to be doing without having to deal with a slideshow and all of that. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing your presentations as well. Bye-bye.